Hey everyone, it's me again with the new 2011 Camry Hybrid. And this is the video I promised on how to drive the hybrid. And once again, when we were looking to buy this car, there weren't any videos on how to drive it. So I have a very simplistic view of the hybrid, but I do understand how to drive it. And so this might be helpful to a lot of other people that would like a simplistic view as well. So first off, we're going to go ahead and start it. It's a keyless start button, and as long as the key's in the car, you push the button until on the dashboard it says ready. And when you're ready, you could put the car in drive and go. And so with a hybrid vehicle, the gasoline engine needs to reach a certain temperature before the electric motor will supply the entire powertrain, or 100% of the energy. And your electric motor needs to be charged as well. So even if the electric motor was charged and the car was cold, the gas engine would need to be on for a little while before the electric motor would supply all the power. So a lot of the times when you get in the car and it's cold, you'll drive for about 5 minutes, and the gas motor will eventually heat up. And then if your electric motor is charged, you can use the electric motor as well. So sorry if that was kind of a long explanation. I'm just trying to be clear about it. The way the hybrid motor works, the electric motor or the electric battery is charged when you take your foot off the gas pedal and you're coasting, when you push on the brakes, or when you use the electromagnetic brake. And the electromagnetic brake, it pretty much uses a magnet to slow down the car and charges the battery at the same time. So the way the hybrid works is it takes the kinetic energy that is usually lost in cars when the gasoline motor is not working, and converts that to a potential energy which is stored in a battery that then runs an electric motor. So the way to drive this car, when you're below 40 miles per hour, if your electric battery is charged to the point where it wants to be charged, so it has a certain amount it wants to be charged, and usually that's over a half, and sometimes it's a little below. If you get up to your speed and take your foot off the accelerator and very slightly push it back on, you could be going 40 miles per hour on electric battery. And we found that when you're going above 40 miles per hour, it works really good just to use the cruise control. Because what the cruise control will do is it will keep you at that speed, and it will add battery power if needed to keep you at that speed. So instead of just using the gas power. Another way the hybrid saves gas is when you come up to a stop sign or a stop light and your battery is charged, it will completely shut off your gasoline engine, and when you start again, your gasoline engine will most likely kick in because that is used for the high acceleration. But then once you get up to the speed below 40 miles per hour, you can completely take your foot off. So hopefully that explains it a little bit. So right now we're going above 40 miles per hour, and she's not using the cruise control, like I said, but I guess that's her preference. But we're going to make a left-hand turn up here and show you what we could do on a road going below 40 miles per hour, and I'll show you when we're on battery. So right now she actually just used the electromagnetic brake to slow down the car rather than using the actual brakes. So if you look on here, you can actually see what we're using. Right now we're using gasoline. Now if she gets up to a certain point, lets her foot off the gas pedal, and then very slightly pushes it back on, now you can see that the wheels, the energy to the wheels is being provided by the electric motor. So right now we are using no gasoline. Well, actually the gasoline motor just kicked in because she pushed the accelerator too quickly. But we are using no gasoline at all. We're using electricity to power this vehicle. So if you potentially, if you live 7 miles from work, after initially heating up your gas engine for approximately 5 minutes or whatever it needs to be to get up to that speed, you can pretty much be on electric power for most of the way, which is great. And that's why some of the people online claim that they're getting these astronomical mileages. So that's just a little demonstration, and you've seen the electric battery working, and I believe that's probably a pretty good explanation. So until next time, see y'all later.